Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Fury Red Ranger from Hasbro. Yeah, the Lightning Collection is on a hiatus. That's what they chose to call it, but it's probably just dead. So I haven't really been collecting more of them too much recently, but I do have a backlog of unreviewed ones. Like this guy. Mine was the version in the pink packaging, but once you open them up, they're all the same. So here he is. Articulation first. Up and down on the head. Pretty good. Pretty good up. You got side to side. Nice little butterfly joint. In and out on the arms. Nice rotation. Bicep swivel. Double elbow bend rotation on the wrist. And forward and back on the wrists as well. You have, I really like the torso articulation on Lightning Collection figures, as well as the waist crunch, which is starting to make its way over to Marvel Legends, as you can see on this Spider-Man here, who I have reviewed. Then you have in and out on the legs forward, but not really back, because Hasbro, unlike McFarlane and NECA, has not yet upgraded to rubber bussies. They still have hard plastic bussies, so the legs don't really go back. You do have a thigh swivel. A double knee bend, boot swivel, up and down on the feeties, and an ankle pivot with peg holes on the bottom of them feet. Alrighty. Detail and paint wise, you have a nice metallic silver paint here. It doesn't blend too well with the kind of silver plastic that the arm is cast in, but at least we have a nice metallic belt buckle and metal rings on the arms and legs. We also have a nice metallic silver on the face. He's actually painted up quite nicely and cleanly. Of course, you got, the kind of zigzag on his lightning bolt. It does go all the way up the joint so that you can still have it when he bends backward and forward. Very nice. Fully painted on the back as an adult collectible should be. Really good looking detail and paint-wise, I think. Really nice head sculpt and all. He does have several accessories. As you can see, he has a helmeted hand and two holding hands, as well as his sword, which is painted up a little better than I kind of expected it to be when I first got it. Sometimes these can be a little lacking, but I think it looks pretty good, and it can go swoop right in there. If you want to display it like that. I don't really care to display it like that. To be honest, I'd much prefer to display it in his hand. As you can see, it goes in quite easily, and he holds it quite well. It went up a little ways, but it remained in his hand, so hopefully it will not get lost. He also comes with two interchangeable hands. You kind of got like the really more unique post hand and then just a regular fist hand. Very nice. You have his civilian head, which could be a little better. It doesn't have his antenna, but he doesn't always appear with his antenna, so that's fine. And they might be fragile, but I think it could look a little more like him. That being said, it doesn't really matter to me because I never display him with the civvy heads. And last but not least, the namesake of the line, the lightning effect, or energy effect, which this time just kind of slips over the sword. Ta-da! Pretty cool effect. Now that you've seen all that, let's do some size comparisons. First up here, here's just some other Lightning Collection figures. We have the Mighty Morphin Pirantis head on the left and the Dino Charge Blue Ranger on the right. First off, let's just show him with Blue Ranger. I think they scale pretty perfectly together. I'm sure you'll want your dinosaur rangers to scale well. That's pretty good. And then Pirantis head, you can't really lay down to show him off because he has this big fin on his back, so you kind of got to hold him up. And I think that's pretty good too. He looks like he could just lean over and bite his head off, which I think is good. He should be an imposing size. So that's good. He seems to scale well with the Lightning Collection. And really the only important thing is that he scales well with his own line, and he does, but I'm still going to compare him with other lines. For instance, there was a Dino Fury toy line for kids. And let's see how he scales with that. Alright, so first up for that, we have the Amazon exclusive Dino Fury Green Ranger, which came in a 5-pack that I reviewed a while ago. And we also have one that was a single-carded villain, Void King. Neat. Height-wise, they actually aren't bad, but he has got a thickness to them that the others don't. If height is more what you care about, then they're okay, but just kind of like the build of them, he's a little big for them. But all in all, I think that kids playing with them won't really notice. Oh well. Once again, though, all that matters is that he scales well with his own line, which he does. And I think I'd like to see him with some other Tokusatsu Heishin heroes. So how about the Tire Kokon Kamen Rider Drive Type Speed from Bandai Japan, who is a little small for him. This guy's a little more figure art size. And then how about the VR Troopers Ryan Steele, who is just far too small. Dear Lord, he's way too small. But that's just to show him with some other ancient heroes. Alright, let's get driving Metalder out of here. And I gotta tell you, my final thoughts on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Dino Fury. Red Ranger. He's cool. He's a pretty good figure. I'd say he's probably pretty normal for a Lightning Collection. He doesn't really seem to have any quality control issues like the Dino Fury Green Ranger does. But since they never completed the base team, I don't really see much people needing to chase after him. If you want the whole team, you kind of have to get the kids line. Because they never made a pink, even though she was the most popular one. It seems like, but they never made her. Give Hunter Dino what she deserves. She deserves a Lightning Collection more than anyone else on this team. And that's true. That's a true fact. It's true. She could have been the new... Amelia could have been the new Tommy, is what I'm trying to say, if they didn't basically throw Power Rangers out the window, which they did. That is what they did. I wish they would have given it more of a chance. Come on, Hasbro. Why did you do this to us, Hasbro? Didn't even give us Cosmic Fury toys. But if you want to complete that team, you got to do it in the kids' toy line, because they didn't do gold, they didn't do black, and they didn't do pink. So you can only get red, blue, and green. That's half the team, and just a little over half the base team. So what's the point? There's no point in chasing these down unless you're just like a completist or something. If you're the kind of person that just wants the full team, might be best to go with the kids' toys. I mean, on Black Friday, like, the Amazon 5-pack was going for dirt cheap. And I think they're pretty much always on sale now. So maybe try to grab that 5-pack. Check out my review of it if you're curious about it. I mean, he's a good figure. He's a solid figure. It's just, what's the point in trying to go back and get any of these that aren't from completed teams, it feels like. Unless you just really liked this single character. I mean, I got him before Power Rangers was effectively murdered by Hasbro, so whatever. And I still like him. He's still a good figure. Power Rangers is one of the main things I collect, so still good for me. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.